children, this is the second video for the day. This is economics for class 9, and we are here to discuss point number 1.4.6. The topic is exceptions to the law of demand. Before we move to the exceptions, it is important for us to understand what does the law of demand state. And you know, we have already covered this topic. It states an inverse relationship between the price and its quantity demanded. That means when the price increases, the demand has to fall, and when the price falls, the demand has to increase. This must be followed whenever we create a demand. And if there are certain situations where this law is not followed, those situations are called exceptions. These are 5 matter, topic or situation under which the law of demand is not followed. Hence, these are called exceptions to the law of demand. The first I have taken is called giffen good. Now, what is a giffen good? First, try to understand. Giffen good this concept was coined by a person called Robert Giffen, who is a very, very famous economist. He was the first person to introduce this topic. Giffen good refers to those goods. These are inferior goods. Giffen good refers to those goods on which the consumer spends a huge amount of money. This is normally for the poor people, where consumer use a lot of money on this, whose demand increases when the price increases. When the price increases, the demand will also increase, and the demand will fall. When the price increases, the demand will increase, and when the price falls, the demand also will fall. Let's see how. When the price, let us take the example of maize, jawar, ragi, bajra. These all are inferior goods, and these are giffen goods also. Let's see how it does not follow the law of demand. When the price of maize will increase, the people will buy more of maize. Why? Because when the prices has increased, comparatively they have become poor. The real power, the purchasing power of the money become very, very less for them. Hence, they cannot think of any other matter. So when the price of commodity would increase, they will buy more. Because they become poor, they cannot buy better products like rice. When the price of the commodity, like price of the maize, decrease, they will buy less of the maize. Why? Because when the price of maize has decreased, their purchasing power has become better. So instead of buying more maize, they will start looking to buy better product like rice, flour. So it shows a direct relationship. In the giffen goods, we have a direct relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. This is normally for the poor people. This was introduced by a person, an economist called Mr. Giffen or Robert Giffen, who was a very famous economist. So giffen good does not follow the law of demand. This is an exception to the law of demand. That is the first. Second point is article of snob appeal. Article of snob appeal refers to those commodities which people normally buy in order to show off. This kind of commodity people consider as a status symbol. Example is that of gold and diamond. When these commodity will become more expensive, more and more people will buy. More and more people will buy means which category of the people will buy? Is a rich people will buy more and more. The demand will be more. Why? Because when the price increases, ordinary people cannot even think of buying them. And they buy more and more, rich people will buy more and more, because this demanding more and more of this commodity will make them different from the rest of the population. So they will feel their status being upgraded. Similarly, when the price will fall for this gold and silver, gold and diamond, those people who have been buying will stop buying. It is because every Tom, Dick and Harry can buy. Then if the rich people also starts buying them, then they will not be considered higher in status. So that means when the price increases, people buy more, and when the price falls, people buy less. Is it following the law of demand? No. So this is an exception to the law of demand. Point number 3 is quality price relationship. Sometimes we decide or we take it for granted that the highly priced commodities are better and the commodities which are cheaper are low in price. Say for example, we go to buy your jeans, 400, 1000, 2000, 3000. When we are same jeans, I mean the jeans are placed on the table, and if they are priced 400, 1000, 2300, 3000, then the commodity which is most expensive, normally we tend to believe that they are best in quality, and the commodity which is cheaper will be considered less inferior. So the quality we tend to decide because of the price. Okay, same product, when we were told 400, we had a doubt that this is not a good product. But if the same product, you have a tag of 1000, you may have an opinion that this is good for me. So when the price increases, people tend to buy. But when the price falls, people tend to decline in their purchase, because they start considering it as a low quality product. Sometimes because of this concept also, there is a quality price relationship also. We do not follow the law of demand, or this quality price relationship does not follow the law of demand. Next is the emergency. In an emergency situation, like you know what happened? When the lockdown was declared, I had purchased 4 bags of rice. Even today, we have not finished consuming it. And on a normal situation, I would have never purchased, no? I would have purchased only 1 bag, finish it, and then buy another bag. This happens in the emergency. Why did I buy more? Had the price decreased? No, the price had increased. From tomorrow, when I came to know that from tomorrow there is a lockdown, in fact 20 rupees per bag was increased, but even then I bought more. When the price increased, I bought more, but that means I did not follow the law of demand, and it was during emergency. Emergency means there is a flood, there is a drought, there is a complete shutdown, something like that. Whenever there is an emergency, in emergency also, the price will tend to increase. Still we buy more and more, considering the uncertainty of the future. So emergency condition also does not follow the law of demand. And the last point is expectation of the future price. In future, how is price going to change? If we expect today that in future the price will increase, if the expectation is that the price will in future will increase, then though there is no change in the price today, still we buy more. Today the quantity will increase. Expecting that the price will increase, today we will buy more, because today the price has not increased. So if you buy today, maybe had you purchased in the future, you would be able to save some money for yourself. And if you expect a price fall in the future, if you feel that tomorrow the price of some commodity will fall, then today you will not buy the commodity. You will not, the quantity purchased will be less today. You will wait for tomorrow. You will allow the price to fall, only then you will buy. That means the quantity will decrease. So yeah, price is increasing, quantity increasing, price is falling, quantity is falling, is not following the law of demand. So this expectation regarding the future price also is an exception to the law of demand, because all these situations do not follow the law of demand, where the price has to the quantity has to decrease when the price increase, and when the quantity has to increase when the price decrease. This is the normal law of demand, and under this situation this condition is not followed. That's the reason why we call this as an exception to the law of demand. So dear children, this is the end of this class today. This was point number 1.4.6, and we have come to end almost this topic. Next week maybe there will be one topic, that's a movement in 2 ways, that is a shift also and movement also. We shall discuss in the next class in the next week. Till then, please listen to this video for a couple of times, maybe 2 times, 3 times, unless you understand that. And after that, at the end of the lesson, there are some exercises. Please start working on them, and if you have difficulties, then please do share your difficulties with me. So thank you, and take care of yourself.